What's going on, everybody? It's Achilles LBT coming at you with a brand new video, and in today's video we are finally getting around to that Leoric video that I've been trying to do for the past few weeks, or at least attempting to do the Leoric video. You see the big guy's got a new look about him now that makes him a lot more fun to play than he was already. The build is going to remain largely unchanged, but I am going to throw it out there and advance that there is something that I wanted to experiment with in this video, and I'm not so sure like what we're going to get for a result, but we're going to see, because I have a feeling that maybe it might be pretty decent. The friendly team composition will be a Greymane, Muradin, Nova, Gazlo, and myself as Leoric against the Vala Leoric, Greymane, Zagara, and a Diablo. It does not look like there will be a big team fight for Vision in this one. There will be a Leoric sitting in the bush. By the way, I love all the little touches they added to the new skin for him as well. I think it's cool that they finally added another legendary skin. If I'm like wording that right, I'm not 100% sure that I'm wording that right. I could have tried to Wraith Walk over there to get that kill, but I do not think it would have been the right play. Especially seeing as I'm very, very low on health as it is. Also, I will be keeping an eye on the back end of this video, trying to see if I fixed my audio issue that I've had in the past few videos. I do apologize for that for anybody that's noticed it. But as I told one of the viewers in the comments, I'm not exactly sure what caused it to begin with, so because of that, I wasn't really sure how to go about fixing it. But we will be keeping an eye on the end of this to see if it is fixed. If not, I apologize in advance. And one thing you are going to see in this video is that we are going to put the bulk of our attention on other tanks, because Leoric, plain and simple, is built to negate tanks. And I still feel like to this day, that's something that a lot of the other Leoric users are kind of missing out on. Like a real good example of a bad matchup, like or a mismatch, if you will. I actually don't think I'm going to go up there. I think I'm going to contest against the other Leoric and try to negate this a little bit. Or, no, we have numbers advantage. They need me up there. Just changed my mind. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Look how fast we drain this Diablo. This is something that happens from like the start of the game all the way through to the end of the game, and it's something that a lot of other Leoric users are missing out on. I am going to frontline here because our Muradin is actually pretty hurt and needs an opening to heal. All we're doing is just zoning here. That's about it. There's really nothing else that I really need to do. If Greymane were to jump in on me in Worgen form, he would be able to do a decent amount of damage. I will say that much. But fortunately, the Greymane user on the other team does not realize that and decided not to do it. I know some people might see that and be like, no, he didn't attack because there was really no like upside to attacking. But in that position, my teammates probably wouldn't have helped me out right there, so he would have been just fine. Actually not sure why my teammates just left. I think they saw some targets down beneath. We are going to step off of this shrine for the time being. We are going to negate Diablo all over again, because that's what we can do. And now we've actually spec'd into it. I'm going to keep my attention on the other Leoric because I don't really need to necessarily worry about the squishies. I got teammates for that. Leoric is definitely not... he should not be focusing on the weaker targets. Needless to say, we are going to miss our creepy hand. I'm actually shocked that I missed right there. If I would have landed it, I would have just negated what he was doing to me. It doesn't look like the enemy Leoric is putting too much attention into me as well, so that could be like another case of that example. He really should be. He should be focusing on either me or Muradin, because he could just take us right out of a fight really fast with virtually no effort. We are going to make our way to the mid lane right here, though. I see a big team fight going through. One advantage of us having a Muradin on the team is that I can afford to be a little bit late and still make it in time to actually try and help my teammates. We're just going to get rid of that creep. We don't like creep. Another thing that Leoric is very, very good for is clearing creep, especially at level 13. My original build that I linked in the description, I don't know that I'm going to update it, but I believe I used to go with the increased movement speed on the creepy hand originally, and I've actually grown out of that and started using Burning Rage instead, because I felt like it actually helps Leoric in situations where he's actually kind of useless. We We do hit level 7. Again, there's only one part of my build that I actually look at this shit. That's interesting. I'm like speechless right now. Oh, that's unfortunate. I feel like I'm doing a good job of getting globes, though. That's another part of. Oh, this bitch! Yeah, let's just get her to back off a little bit. God, I can't believe she used that at such a perfect time. Oh, we're gonna hide in the bush. Oh God, Nova, Nova, no, Nova, no, Nova, no. Oh, I missed. Hey, here comes Diablo. We're not worried about him. By the time he actually grows a pair and steps up and attacks, I should have my my creepy hand back on deck. Oh, yeah, we do get him. I could just do this all day. This is really all you need to do is Leoric. And for people wondering, like, oh, you shouldn't focus tanks or whatnot. Technically, what I'm doing by myself should not be considered focusing the tank. And on top of that, tanks have the highest health pools in the game. As you see, a shitty attempt at healing myself right there. Tanks have the highest health pools in the game. And when I'm landing my hands on tanks, I'm actually healing myself, which helps me frontline a little bit better. So there's really no downside to doing what I do at all. It gets the other tanks to run away from the situation. I believe I need some help down here in case all the red circles weren't obvious. This could go bad really fast because the team right now seems to be like me right now. Everybody's just kind of doing their own thing. Gazlo was a little too touchy about somebody saying something to him. I don't know what's going on with this group right now. Hopefully it doesn't cost us the game. I am going to keep my eye on that Diablo instead. Oh, that's a bad spot. We should leave this. We should leave this. We should leave this. Oh, I thought I got out in time. God damn it. See Diablo using his heroic to try and take out a fort. Not necessarily a bad play, since he has his entire team behind him, so he can get away with that. Gazlo is YOLOing in the top lane right now. Still obviously a little sour at what that one person said to him. Excuse me, he's not YOLOing necessarily in the sense of being alone. He does have a Muradin up there with him. What? That's probably going to get them killed. And now the entire team is forced into a position that they shouldn't be in. We are going to use our wall to try and block them off. Just run, please. Or not. God damn it. This could go bad really, really fast. Just trying to aggro a little bit here, get our teammates out of a bad situation. Fortunately, we were unable to do that. Just a lot of bad decisions being made right now. It's like maybe you might feel like I should just leave them behind to make bad decisions, but that doesn't do anything to help us win the game, so I don't want to be that guy that does that. I am still trying to win, you know? Just look at the drain we get on Leoric. He has no choice but to back away. Thankfully, our Grey Mane actually pounced on that. Gazlo should be able to get that by himself. Luckily, all of our mistakes haven't cost us the XP. Still fairly close. They are going to hit 13 before us, though. Nothing we can do about that. And 13 is where we hit the talent that I'm going to be experimenting with, by the way. Because here lately I've found that Consume Vitality is really, really not all that viable. Well, actually, 13 is not the talent. I just thought I'm an idiot. 13 is not the talent we're experimenting with. I just noticed I'm not on fire. Alright, we are just going to try and negate all of that damage. And we're going to Wraith Walk out of here. Alright. That should actually do a tremendous job of helping me clear creep without using my Q. Not to mention, if I'm rubbing up on enemy tanks, that's going to do a lot of damage to them as well. You notice we never stop farming for globes. That hunt never stops. Raymain is doing a good job of poking right there. Murden does try to step in and get something done. Let's get our globe, and we back away. Back away, back away, back away, back away. That was actually a piss-poor attempt at stunning Leoric. Thankfully, the enemy Leoric doesn't have Burning Rage. Oh, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. I want no part of that. Not sure who we just killed, but that was a good job. Or not really not who we just killed, but like how it happened. Clearly I can see the name on the top of the screen. We did land that hand. And we do protect our Nova. Oh, that hurts so bad. Oh, 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 oh. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, is that the real Nova? God damn it. Really wish we wouldn't have lost Nova right there, especially if she's going for a stack build. Nova's another one that I'm going to be doing a video on very, very soon, because I have just caught wind of the Nova rework that is going down that has everybody talking right now. And while I do see the complaints with the general community on what's going on with Nova, I actually see a little bit of potential there, and I'm very, very anxious to kind of get my hands on that that new version of Nova and see what I can do with it. Alright, where are we going, guys? Where are we going? Alright, we're going to go top. Apologize for the sirens in the background. We have a gray main in the vicinity. Nova needs to be careful. We are going to trap him. You're not going anywhere, homeboy. And that'll be GG's for you. Nice job by Nova. Here's where we are. We typically used to go Consume Vitality, but as you see, the effectiveness of it has been nerfed. So now we're going to try out Unyielding Despair. Every second that I have the creepy hand landed on a hero reduces its cooldown by 1 second. So, on paper, in theory, we should be able to spam it off quite a bit more from here on out. Alright, I see the enemy Zag. I don't have a, oh no. That's bad. We are just going to try and finish off this Zagara, but we're not going to do so successfully. The Nova got away, though. Holy shit. Holy shit, that was good. I thought for sure she was done. And for people wondering why I chose to not go Consume Vitality, they nerfed it a while ago to make it only be half as effective when you're in Wraith form anyway. So there's really nothing, there's no downside to replacing it. We're just going to go ahead and stand on this ahead of time. Try our best to block this. And we stole it. Good job. Fantastic job. Alright, now let's actually clear the creep for the next time. And make our way over to our teammates. Making sure my mic wasn't muted. Hey, it's a Vala. And we are going to hit that hand on Diablo. That'll take him out of the equation. Oh, just about. He does actually manage to get away. Oh, and I missed! God, that would have been perfect if I landed that. Alright. I'm feeling the ballsiness here. I am going to stand in the middle of this group so that my Burning Rage is touching on all three. Gaslow dies again. I'm just glad that the Gaslow hasn't quit the game the way he threatened to.
Exactly as planned.
I am actually going to elect this 20 seconds before we get that. I'm going to go for wave clear here instead. I did really want that glow, but unfortunately I was too late. I don't agree with that. I mean, the camp didn't get to push anything right there, but they damn sure put the entire enemy team on the map. Oh god, that hurts so bad. And there's nothing I can do about that. Should pounce on that Diablo. Two of our guys are dead at this point. Muradin is actually in a very, very bad spot. At the very least, we were able to slow down Zagara. And, of course, I miss. Muradin gets taken out anyway. Or are we just kind of throwing this one away? Oh, Leoric is actually by himself. We are just going to slow him down. That'll help us respawn. But I am not in a position to actually get him. Again, we keep the globe hunt going the entire way. Spectral Leech is another talent that I feel like a lot of Leoric users pass up on that they shouldn't. Leoric's effectiveness is fully tied to his ability to heal. Oh. We're going to make sure we get this. Good job, good job. Very good job. It's a very, very good thing that I have 27 globes on me right now because my regen is pretty fucking insane. And we are ahead on team kills right now. I wonder if that player is going to be ballsy enough to go for our camp. That would be interesting.
It was inevitable.
I'm going to make sure I take care of this creep. Leveling is pretty much the same right now, so really right now the way the game is, it's at a point where it's whoever makes the first mistake. Which Diablo might have made a small mistake right there, but that's something that I feel like Diablo players kind of waste. I feel like they use it the wrong way. They think they can just go around doing certain things because Diablo has insta-res at times. And the thing that a lot of Diablo users fail to remember is that when you die in that situation, you kind of nerf his power level. Like, he doesn't just have insta-res just to have it. He's also like a powered up version of himself when he has all those globes. And when you waste a life like that and die, he becomes a weaker version of himself. I don't know what Zagara was thinking right there. Good job, guys, good job. We should leave this, we should leave this, we should leave this, we should leave this, we should leave this. Alright, I guess we can take out this keep. Alright, we should leave now, we should leave. Guys, what are we doing? Getting a little too aggressive, Getting a little too aggressive, come on guys. Please leave. No need to do that when we have the towers to do that for us. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. It's about to be game over. Thank God. That could have been... Look at the gas level. Oh, man. Some people are hilarious, really. He spent the bulk of the game really just pushing lanes, which is one thing. I mean... A lot of Gazlo users feel like, and I apologize if I'm crackling right now, I really don't know until it's like already over, but a lot of Gazlo users think the only way that you can make Gazlo effective is to push lanes and that's it, and that's the only use he has, and that's completely inaccurate. Doesn't change the fact that he's the worst hero in the game by many opinions, but at the same time, he has to realize that he was allowed to do the things that he was doing because the rest of us were doing a good job of keeping the enemy team's attention. It's not like we had free reign to do whatever we wanted because he was off pushing lanes. Like, they were kind of ignoring him out there and sticking to the objectives. And it's a two-way street. You know, like, he did things to help us, but we also did things to help him. Now, I will say that that level 16 switch, I didn't necessarily notice it, but that doesn't mean that it's a bad talent. I think I'd have to play with it a little bit more to see if it's actually effective. But I will say that I did not notice a change in going without Consume Vitality. I noticed no difference whatsoever, so maybe there's another talent maybe I could look at. But off the top of my head, I don't really like the double swing because it only does half the percent damage anyway. Consume Vitality, I already went over it. If Leoric had Stone Skin, that would be tremendous, but he doesn't. But it is what it is. I still love him as a hero. You saw how effective we were at negating the Diablo, negating the other Leoric. Like, it's the biggest thing you can do is land your W's on tanks. Like, that's really the way you should be playing with Leoric. You should be spamming them with your W's. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. It's been a while since I showed the big guy on the channel. I just wanted to get him out there. Now that he has some new garbs, he has a sick-ass skin now, so it actually makes him a lot more fun to use. But keep your eye out for more content as always. I do appreciate all the feedback you guys give me. I do pay attention to it, even if I don't get the chance to respond to all of it anymore, because I do have a full-time job now. But it does not mean that I do not see it and I do not factor it in when moving forward. I'm still currently working without editing software, but I am looking into fixing that issue pretty soon, or as soon as I possibly can. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. As always, I appreciate the support. This is Achilles LBT. As always, that's Achilles with the Z. Remember it.